Good morning, students. Today we'll be doing the first chapter of business studies, that is nature and significance of management. In this first chapter, we'll be first getting introduced with the process of management. So I'm reading the introduction here. Successful organizations do not achieve goal by chance but by following a deliberate process called management. Management is essential for all organizations, big or small, profit or non-profit, service or manufacturing. Management is necessary so that individuals make their best contribution towards group objectives. Managers take decisions as to who will do what, when they will do it, and what resources they will use. Basic job of a manager is the effective and efficient utilization of physical, financial, and human resource to achieve organizational objectives. No matter what the organization is or what is the goal might be, they all have something in common, that is management and managers. So here they are referring to that the management is being done by the managers. Now the manager is responsible for all the activities which happens inside the company. Managers are the one who will be taking the decisions. They will have to decide who is going to do the work, when it will be done, and what are the resources they are having which they are going to use. Like here, it is physical, financial, and human resources. Here, physical, financial, and human resources to achieve organizational objectives. So, what is physical, financial, and human resource? So, physical is definitely the machinery or capital of the company. Then, financial is money, and human resources means employees who will be working there. They all work together, and these resources are being used by the managers to achieve the organizational objectives. No matter what the organization is or what the goals may be, they have something in common: management and managers. So it doesn't matter what kind of company you are running, whether it is a IT based company, information technology, or it is a manufacturing company, management is being done everywhere. Whether it is school or college, management is there. At home also your mother is doing management. Now I will proceed further. Management consists of the series of interrelated functions that are performed by all the managers. For example, managers have to plan the objective of the firms. Now these managers will be planning about the objective of the firm. They are going to decide actually what they have to achieve. So this is the responsibility of the top level managers. They will set the objective for the companies. Now organize resources to achieve that objective, recruit and select employees who can implement these objectives, giving directions, communicating and motivating these employees to achieve objectives effectively and efficiently, and ultimately checking whether everything is going as per plan or not. So these people, this manager are going to set the objective, then they are going to select the people, and they are going to achieve those objectives which are being set by them. Giving directions means to whom the directions are being given, definitely to the employees. Then communicating them, motivating them, inspiring them to work so that they can achieve the objective but effectively and efficiently. Here it is clearly given that effectively and efficiently. This is very important to understand. What is effectively and efficiently, we are going to learn it about it further. There is a separate topic for it. And ultimately checking whether everything is going as per plan or not. So everything is going as per plan or not, they actually trying to tell you that where it is done under controlling. So whatever you are planning, you will have to work according to it. So actually you will be controlling. Suppose you have done planning to make 10,000 pen in a month, so you will have to keep a control that that much pen should be made within that 1 month itself. That is controlling. If you are not able to make 10,000 pen in that 1 month, then definitely your controlling is poor. Now the next para, however the time spent by managers in different functions is different. Managers at the top level spend more time in planning and organizing than the manager at the lower level. So the top level managers will be making planning and setting the goals and objectives. So they will be spending more time because lot of opportunities they will have to see, and lot of time is been spent in planning is not a one day process. In single meeting you are sitting and you're deciding what is planning. You will have to sit continuously with good understanding of peoples, like there will be some good managers, good experienced people, and there will be meeting of those people, and where they will be deciding what needs to be done for the company and what will be the best for a company, so that they would be able to achieve those objectives or target. So how, if we see real life example, Shiv Nadar of HCL Enterprises perform all these functions. So if Tulsi Wadia of Bombay Dyeing, Bill Gates of Microsoft, Indra Nui of PepsiCo, and principal of your school. So here they are referring to Shiv Nadar and Wadia and Indra Nui of Pepsi Corporation. So there are very so many names like that. Ambani is there, Vijay Malia was there. So there are many entrepreneurs who are good in these things. They are actually referring to the management, that how good they were in the controlling of the companies. Now let's come to the modern concept of management. Meaning of management. So according to the modern concept, management is the process of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. So what is the definition here? What is the concept? Management is a process of getting things done. So management is the thing which is being getting done by the other people's help. If a manager is there, that doesn't mean that all the work he himself will be doing. The people working under the manager, they will have to help the manager in achieving the goals effectively and efficiently. These two things are very important. We'll be discussing it one by one. The concept of management insists on three terms. Process. Now, process is what? The process of management refers to the series of sequence of steps of management is a process because it performs series of functions to get the things done. These functions are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. So these functions are discussed in detail in the later part of the chapter and book. But as of now, we should understand that what is management. Management stand on these five pillars, which are nothing but planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. This process of management starts with the planning, and planning is called as the primary function. So planning is the primary function. We start from here. Then what we do? We organize. All the entrepreneur organize. They set a structure. If you are making some goods or services or product, suppose four products you are making, so you will be dividing the different plants where these four products will be made. You cannot make all the all the four products under one head or under one roof. You'll have to keep separate departments for it. Staffing. Staffing means selecting and recruiting the people who will be going to work for your company, and you will be paying them salary. Directing means giving instructions, motivations to the employees, so they will be working for you. Because until and unless you giving directions, if you are not going to tell the people's employees what you need to do, what you are supposed to do, without any direction, you are not going to initiate any kind of work. Last one is controlling. Controlling is the most important aspect, because even if your planning is extremely good, if your planning is very good and you are not keeping controlling on it, what it will do? Definitely your management will not be successful. Doesn't matter how much good you are in planning, if you are not able to control the things in the company, all the management will come down. Second one is effectiveness. Now this is important. It is considered with doing the right task, completing the activities, and achieving the goal. In other words, it is concerned with the end result. Being effective or doing work effectively means finishing the given task on achieving the goal on time. Effectively means only that if you are doing something, any work, it should be completed on time. Here the time factor is important. Here the management people are only going to see whether you have completed the task at the right time or not. So if you are being told that in 1 hour you will have to make 10 cakes, and suppose you have completed that task in that 1 hour, so you will be called as effective because within that time limit you have completed your task. The third one is efficiency. So what is efficiency? It refers to do the task in the right way with minimum cost, utilization of resources. Efficiency involves cost benefit analysis. It focuses on deriving more benefits by using less resources. It insists on using less inputs such as money, material, equipments, persons to get more output. Management is concerned with the efficient use of resources because reduction in cost leads to higher profit. So being efficient means that if you are doing something, whether you have completed it on time, that is effectiveness. But if you have done the task but you have wasted a lot of resources, or your cost of the company has been increased because you are doing it recklessly, you are lazy, there can be many reasons. Task not completed on time, it will be effectiveness. But if you are wasting the resources or not using the resources properly, then you will be called as inefficient. If you are doing both the things, like you're completing the work on time, and at the same time you are not wasting the resources, then you are called effective and efficient both. So both the things are should be well balanced inside the company, because every company wants effectiveness in an employee as well as efficiency. One without the other is of no use. They want both the things in the company. Now let us understand through by difference. The meaning is, in effectiveness it refers to the completing the task on time no matter whatever the cost. And in efficiency, it refers to completing the task with minimum cost, optimum utilization of resources, and in cost effective manner. So in efficiency, they will be looking at cost benefit. How much cost has come for the company and how much benefit do you have given. In effectiveness, they are going to see just whether the task is completed on time or not. If somebody is telling you to make something, then definitely you should do that particular work, you should complete that right task whatever has been assigned to you, so you should be doing it. Otherwise if you are going for some other kind of work, then the task which had been given to you, you'll not be able to do it, then you'll not be called as effective as well. The second point is objective, which state that to achieve end result. As I said, effectiveness simply means you whatever the work is been done given to you, you have completed that work on time. In efficiency, to conduct cost benefit analysis, here they are going to check what how much benefit you have received and how much cost has been incurred for the company. If you incur less cost and give more benefit for the company, then only you are called as efficient. The third point is main consideration. Doing the right task mean in effectiveness, whatever work has given to you, you should be doing that particular work only to complete it on time. And in efficiency, it is doing the right task in the right way. Means if you are being told to make cakes, 10 cakes in 1 hour, so what you are supposed to do, you will be you will have to do it in a right way. Right way means you should not waste the resources. If you are wasting the resources which is flour and you are making lesser cakes, then it is not acceptable by the company. Now relationship between efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency and effectiveness are equally important, as being effective means completing the task, but it is not enough to just complete the task. It must be done correctly without any wastage of resources. Effectiveness and efficiency are the two sides of the same coin, one without the other if of no use. I already told you about this, that company want both the things, effectiveness and efficiency. Now Effectiveness and efficiency together lead to higher profit and prosperity of an organization, and failure of the organization is due to inefficiency and ineffectiveness. So if you are ineffective, then also company will come down. If you are inefficient, then also the company will come down. So company want both the things from you. They want you to be effective and efficient. That means they want you to complete the time deadline with, and whatever work has been assigned to you, you will be completing that, so that the target will be achieved on time. Whatever you are making in the company, they will be telling you that you have completed the task in time. That is good, you are effective. But when it comes to efficiency, they will see that how much cost has been incurred. If you are working recklessly, then definitely you will increase the cost of the company, which is unacceptable. So you should also take care about the cost of the company. It should not rise. Suppose I am teaching in the school, I am wasting a lot of markers. So the markers were being spoiled by me, and the cost of purchasing the markers has been increased. The school was supposed to buy only 100 markers a year, but because of me, in the entire year they had to buy 200 markers. Now at the same point of time, I completed the course in time, so that means I am effective. But when it's come to efficiency, the school management will say that you have used 100 more markers, so that is not good actually. So you are not efficient. You are effective, but you are not efficient because you have increased the cost of the organization. Now definition by different authors are there. So you will have to remember one definition, that will be of Kuntz and O'Donnell. Management is establishing an effective environment for people operating in formal organization group. So here you will have to create an effective environment for the people who are working in a formal organization. What is formal organization? Formal organization where everything works according to some fixed criteria, fixed formats, rules, regulations will be there, according which employee work inside the company. So that environment, effective environment should be created. Just one definition you can remember from this. Now the concept of management, the entire thing which I have explained earlier, it is given here. Like process, the process involves planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. Effectiveness means doing the work on time. Efficiency means taking care of the cost. The cost should not be increased. So being effective means doing the work on time. Whatever the task has been assigned, you will have to do it on time. Efficiency means what? That the cost should not be increased. There should be more benefits in terms of cost. Now two case studies, I think two questions are there and one case study is there. So we'll be doing it one by one. Let's see at the MCQs. Management has to see that tasks are completed and goals are achieved with the least amount of resources at minimum cost. Identify the two related concept of the management. So here they're telling you that goals are achieved with that least amount of resources at minimum cost. So goals are achieved means what? Goals are achieved and minimum cost. So that means your option B is right. They are talking about efficiency and effectiveness. Now, second point, successful organization do not achieve their goals by chance, but by following a deliberate process. So deliberate process means it is management. So management is the right answer. In the beginning of this chapter, we have seen that deliberate process. Deliberate process means what? It is intentionally done. All the organization structure is created, which are deliberate in order to make the people work. The companies gives you I-card, attendance, everything. In the premises, you know phones will be allowed. These are rules and regulations. Objectives and targets will be there, which show that this all these things are comes under management. Now there are two case studies. During festival season, ABC Limited receives a new order of 10,000 mobile phones to be delivered in 10 days, failing which the contract will be null and void. To complete this, production manager planned to outsource the production so that the order could be delivered on time. The outsourcing resulted in increased cost by 30%. Okay, now this ABC Limited received order of 10,000 mobile. They had to make 10,000 mobiles and they have to make the delivery in 10 days. So the manager outsource means giving the work, assigning work to the third party, to the outsider, so that the time will be within the time limit the work can be completed, means manufacturing of mobiles can be completed. But this lead to increase in cost by 30%. So here the first question is, do you think the production manager performed duties effectively and efficiently? So we will say that he is effective definitely, because he outsourced the work so that the other company will perform the job and it will be completed on time. So if it is completed on time, then it is called as effectiveness. So effectively is right. So they are effective, no doubt. But the cost is increased by 30%, so they are not efficient. This is the answer for the first part. Then second, give any 2 points of difference between efficiency and effectiveness. So effective and efficiency we already discussed earlier. We learned about this here, effectiveness and efficiency. So you can take the points from here. Now the second case study, ABC Limited, a garment manufacturing company, sets a target production of 100 garments per month. So here again they are talking about the production of 100 garments per month. That means they are making 100 garments every month, and the cost is, estimated cost is 200 rupees per garment. So this is the cost for the company. Each single garment cost comes around 200. Now Mohan, a worker, double shifts and manufactured around 150 garments, but the estimated cost of 230 per garment. Now look here, the Mohan, this worker, has made more which was asked. The company told him to make only 100, but these guys double shifting, he's working in double shift and he made 150, 50 extra garment he made, but the cost is 230. So what he has done, he increased the cost of the company. So he is effective because he's completing the task on time, but the cost has been increased, so he is not efficient. Now, on the other hand, Ravi, another worker, focused on cost and handled resources very carefully. So he manufactured 90 garments. Now this guy is making just 90 garments. See, the company has to make 100, but this guy is making only 90 garments. But at the estimated cost of 190 per garment. So what is the cost? 190. The estimated cost according to the company was 200, but the cost which has been achieved by this person is 190. He's working in a different manner, so he tried to bring down the cost to 190. But at the same time, this guy is efficient because completing he's not completing the things on time. I think he's making just 90 garments. So anyhow, this guy is not effective because he is not able to make 100 garments. But at the estimated cost of 190, here definitely he is efficient because he tried to bring down the cost by 10 rupees. The third worker maintained the balance and achieved the target of 100 garments at the estimated cost of 200 per garment. Now this third worker, he also achieved the target, and it is the same which was been asked by the company. It is 100 garments at the estimated cost of 200 per garment, the same cost which was asked by the company. So this third worker is well balanced in his work. He is both efficient and effective. So company who the company should recruit, like if this is the condition, these three people, I think the third person who is well balanced, he should be given more opportunities, because he is working absolutely in the right manner, because the company wants employee to be effective and efficient both. So here also three parts are there. A part says identify the quality possessed by Ravi, Mohan and what they are lacking, which you already discussed. What quality is possessed by the third worker? So he is both effective and efficient. See, which worker is preferred by the management? Definitely the third person. He is both effective and efficient. So that's all for today. We'll be moving on with some more videos afterwards. As of now, just go through this once again. After that, we'll be having discussions about characteristics and objectives of management. So we'll be learning that in the next videos. These are very easy to understand, but you'll have to understand this concept of effectiveness and efficiency, because this thing comes in the exams. A case study will definitely come, and it will be from these topics, effectiveness and efficient. So you will be in condition like there will be case study, and you will have to understand what has been said in the case study. You will have to read and solve it. You will have to understand what is effective and efficient. Thank you.